Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new, but I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another video. We're still on the end of year content creation train, so I'm really hoping you're still enjoying all these videos. We've got a couple more to get through, and today we're here with all the books I brought and the stats to go with it for 2023. So basically I will run through every single book I acquired, whether that was gifted or brought with my own money in the year of 2023, and then right at the end we'll do some stats relating to my book shopping habits. So in January I purchased Girlfriends by Holly Bourne, Space Band by Tom Fletcher, The Girls Were Good by, I can never pronounce the author's name so I'm just going to put the book cover up on screen, and all three of these books I got at Waterstones, I think on like the 1st or 2nd of January. I just treated myself to a little bit of a bookshop and picked up those three books to start the year off fresh, and I have read all three of those books, so yay. I then did the Rare Birds book advent calendar for the year of 2022 for that Christmas countdown, where you get a random synopsis behind every door leading up to Christmas, and then at the end you get to pick 4 of those synopses and the books get delivered to your door. I technically paid for this advent calendar in 2022, so I didn't count it towards my book expenditure of 2023, but I did receive them in 2023. So I received The Fortune Men by Nanefa Mohammed, Snakes Were Made by Meryl Weisner, Real Easy by Marie Siskowski, and Bread the Devil Need by Lisa Allen Agostini, and I have read 1 out of those 4 books. So in January I acquired 7 books and read 4 of them, so not bad, not bad. I didn't buy a single book in February, yay, go me. So in March I acquired Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, The No Show by Beth O'Leary, Fine Print by Lauren Asher, One True Loves by Taya Jenkins Reid, Daisy Jones and the Six by Taya Jenkins Reid, Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, and If You Still Recognise Me by Cynthia So. I did my Come Book Shopping With Me video back in March, so these were all the books I acquired in that month. I can link that video up above and down below if you would like to watch it, but I brought all of those as physical books in paperback in The Works and Waterstones, and bar 1 I have read them all. So 6 out of those 7 have been read, yay, go me. And if I'm looking down at my phone it's because all my stats and graphs and stuff are on my phone. I then bought 1 book in April, and that was a new release of Emily Henry's newest release, Happy Place, which I have read, yay. And that, obviously because it was a new release, was a hardback. My book buying habits tends to be I don't buy any books for a couple of months and then I'll go and splurge and buy like 7 to 10 books in one go. So I didn't buy a single book from April all the way up until June, so I didn't buy any books in May. And then it was my birthday in June, and I did my next Come Book Shopping Me video where I went into London, did a bookish bingo card and brought a hell of a lot of books. So a quick run off, I brought The Do's and Donuts of Love by Adebar Jagira, Yours Truly by Abba Jimenez, Yellow Face by R.F. Kwong, Nearly All Men in Lagos Are Mad by Danima Cuckoo, Love Struck by Laura Jane Williams, This Is Not a Pity Memoir by Abby Morgan, The Museum of Ordinary People by Mike Gale, 7 X's by Lucy Vine, Bookish and the Beast by Ashley Poston, Set on You by Amy Lee, and Best Men by Sydney Carger. I then very gratefully received some books in June, so my June book haul was massive. I received Love Me Do by Lindsay Kelk, an ARC from the publisher of Harper Fiction. Thank you very much, Harper Fiction, for sending me a copy. I then also received some lovely birthday gifts from my fellow bookish friends. I received Black Cake by Charmaine Wilkinson by Rhiannon from The Welsh Reader, as well as X's and O's by Amy Lee from Rhiannon from The Welsh Reader as well, so thank you very much, Rhiannon. I then received 7 Days of June by Tia Williams from Chloe, and then I received How to Die Famous by Benjamin Dean, as well as Beautiful Ruins by Jess Walters from Emily Kathleen Reid. So thank you very much to everyone for gifting me some books in my birthday month, very much appreciated. But top notch, my favourite book out of my little book haul from June has to be How to Die Famous by Benjamin Dean, that was gifted to me by Emily Kathleen Reid, because she got it signed and personalised by Benjamin Dean himself. And if you didn't know, I am a lover of Benjamin Dean's work. I love all his books, YA thrillers as well as middle grade contemporaries. So yeah, that book means a hell of a lot to me, and it's just back here and I love it so much. So I think that's probably like my favourite book that I received this year out of every single book that I brought / received. In July I picked up a few books myself. I went book shopping with Emily from Kathleen Reid, and I picked up The Vintage Shop by Libby Page, The Secrets of Happiness by Lucy Diamond, and The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. This was then I decided, right, I've been spending so much money, we're only halfway through the year, I'm going on a book buying ban. But after July and we came onto August, during my book buying ban, I decided to join a book club, a real life in-person book club, and their monthly book was Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I saw it in Tesco for £4.50, so I picked it up so I could read it as part of the book club, and I had a really fun time doing that. So I did kind of break my book buying ban, but not by much. And in September, I received another book by Harper Fiction, so thank you very much Harper Fiction for gifting me another book this year, and that was The Holly Jolly Ever After by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone, and I have read that one. I then got a job promotion at work, and my mum very kindly treated me to a book, so I picked up Cat Lady by Dawn Porter. Have yet to read that one though. Now we're on to October, and I picked up 4 books in that month of October. The first one being my pre-order arrived for the special collector's edition of A Good Guy's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson, which I'm really excited I now have in my possession. But did I need it? No. Is it pretty and it looks nice on my shelves? Yes. Sorry if my camera angle changed my camera battery. I then was like, I don't need to buy any more books, but then I wanted to buy some books, so I brought some books, and I brought The Christmas Carol by Tom Fletcher, which was a new release in October. It's where I kind of wanted to start getting into more fantasy, because I just reread Caravan Legendary, and I was like, I want some more like cozy fantasy books to read this kind of autumn winter period. So I picked up The Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sanju Mendana, and I also brought a used secondhand copy of Finale by Stephanie Garber so I could finish out that trilogy. And then I was in Tesco. It was now coming up to the Christmas period. Mine and Mark's Christmas tree was up. We are in November though still, just as an FYI, and we were in Tesco and I was looking at the books and I saw 2 festive books I wanted to pick up, so I picked up The Christmas Book Club by Sarah Morgan and A Country Christmas by Veronica Henry. We're now into December, and I picked up another new release, Heartstopper Volume 5 by Alice Osman, and that will be my first book of 2024. A spoiler, I'll be reading it as soon as I finish pre-filming, and I cannot wait to get cozy and delve into that one. And then we're on to my Christmas presents for this year. So Heartstopper Volume 5 was the last book that I acquired myself. The rest were kindly gifted to me. Chloe from Chloe Reads Books, once again shining a light on her, she gifted me The Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon by Sarah Hawley, as well as Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. So thank you very much, Chloe. Emily kind of gifted me a book that I had already read this year but wanted a physical copy of, and she got me Love and Other Scams by PJ Ellis. And then my sister, she got some free books from work and she brought them over at Christmas and was like, hey, do you want any? One of them was It Starts With Us by Colin Hoover. The other one was One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Having already read One True Loves, my mum took that one, and I took It Starts With Us by Colin Hoover, so that one got added to my book shopping acquired list of 2023 as well. And that was the final book that I acquired in the year of 2023. So if you didn't want to do the maths there, I accumulated, whether they were gifted or brought myself, 49 books across the year of 2023, which compared to last year, 2022, when I acquired 40 books, that's only 9 more books, which I am completely fine with. That's absolutely fine. However, this year I spent a round total of £243.20 on books this year, whereas last year in 2022 only saw me spend £181 and 59 pence on books. So accumulating only 9 more books made my total expenditure on books go up by £61. How is that possible? I know books are roughly about £10 per book these days, but that seems like uneven for some reason. Like an extra £61 on 9 books seems, I don't know, maybe it is correct in maths, but in my head it seems like a hell of a lot more spent for only 9 more books. I feel like I should be able to get more for my money. But yeah, that is the stat. What I love most about tracking my book expenditure and my book buying habits each year is being able to see how many books entered my life and how many of those books I managed to read within the same year of acquiring them. This year in 2023, I managed to read 59% of the books I also acquired this year, which is so good. Over 50%, almost 60% of the books that I brought / acquired this year, I also read this year, which I think is incredible, and I'm so happy with that number. Compared to only 40% in 2022, I definitely upped that, and I'm very happy about it, seeing as I brought more books this year as well. And finally, the last little stat that I track when it comes to my book buying habits each year is how many were gifted to me versus how many I brought myself. And very kindly, 36% of the books I acquired in the year of 2023 were gifted to me, whether that was friends, family or publishers. So I really appreciate every single one of you who have gifted me a book. I'm really excited to read them if I haven't read them already. And yeah, I'm just so grateful for anyone who gifts me a book. So 36% of them is such a wild number, and I'm very grateful. And that is compared to only 30% of my books being gifted to me in 2022 as well. So I don't know what I've done this year for more to be gifted, but I'm very much appreciative of it nevertheless. And that's it. Those are all my stats that I like to track when it comes to the books that I acquire each year. And I'm so happy with the amount of books I did acquire this year and how many I read of that percentage. 59%, that is mental. I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to buy some books in 2024 and just see where the year takes me in terms of my reading for next year. I'm so excited. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe down below to see future content from me. I do anything from reading vlogs, monthly TBRs, monthly wrap-ups, and any other bookish content that you can think of. I probably have it here on this channel, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!